Hey everyone, I just wanted to hop on and give an update of what I've learned this last week in school. So this week was the second week continuing on the topic of integrative and Ayurvedic approaches to various cardiovascular conditions. So I'll kind of share some of my posts and just things that really resonated with me this last week. So there are several Ayurvedic interventions that are relevant to not only cardiology, but also to overall health and wellness. One of them being mindfulness and meditation practices. That helps to reduce stress reactivity. So that's how we respond when stressful situations present themselves. It helps to improve emotional regulation. And when I think about that, I don't think about like, oh, I shouldn't respond in an angry way or um, in a sad way. To me, regulation isn't no emotion, it's having the capacity to honor the emotions we're feeling in healthier ways. Um, Also, mindfulness and meditation helps to support sleep, which is very important for overall health and wellness. Additionally, consistent daily routines, especially as they pertain to timing of our meals, as well as our sleep wake cycles, um, as they align with the circadian rhythm, so that's the natural rhythm of nature, that is very important to help support our metabolic and cardiovascular health. So, some tips that I had shared previously: eating the largest meal of the day between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. That's when the digestive fire, the Agni, is the highest. Um, and then as far as sleep wake cycles, optimal time trying to be in bed by 10 p.m. And then waking before 6 a.m. Just from an energetic standpoint, will help promote better sleep as well as improved energy throughout the day. Also, yoga asanas. So, asanas are the postures or poses of yoga. It can be a very safe and gentle physical activity for most patients. Um, Yoga asanas, what I like about them is just seeing my improvement over a period of time, but being really gentle on myself, not comparing how my body moves compared to someone else, just noticing 2 months ago I wasn't able to hold this posture or pose, and now I'm able to get into that posture or pose more easily. And also recognizing some postures I may not ever be able to achieve, and that's okay. Just honoring the capacity of my body and honoring that movement is helpful and can be a good tool for me to learn more about myself and my body. Pranayama, that is the Ayurvedic word for breath work. So pranayama helps to increase and enhance the vagal tone. So what the vagus nerve is it's a nerve that runs from our throat to the pelvis. The simplest way I like to explain it to patients is it's kind of like an internal fire alarm system, which is very important because it tells our body when we're not safe. It tells our body when we've been hurt and we need to seek medical care. But what can happen, especially in people that have been experiencing chronic pain for extended periods of time, who have had sleep disruption, have had significant levels of stress, even the slightest things can cause kind of escalation in the body with the vagus nerve. So the heart rate may increase. Um, Patients may have a drop in blood pressure. They can feel dizzy, just all sorts of things. They may experience increased pain as far as their ability to tolerate pain may be less. So breath work is really important for helping to enhance that vagal tone, to reduce stress, and also breath work helps to promote a sense of like safety and security in the body. So I like to think about it as being like an internal hug. So one way that you can support yourself is through the breath, not in a forceful way, just in a very gentle, supportive way. Breathing deep into the belly and then slowly exhaling and just being gentle. Um, Also, a really important thing, there is a huge connection between the mind and the heart. So, our words, the tone we use, and the communication often mirror the condition that exists within our mind, heart, and body. There is a connection between emotional regulation and capacity. So, basically, meaning as we expand our capacity to hold, when those emotions arise, they become less overwhelming and we have less of a collapse when they occur. So we're expanding our capacity to hold them, as well as how we respond to external stressors in our life as well. Although certain biological factors, such as genetic predisposition, is not modifiable. So basically, meaning like the genes that we're born with, or like the doshas that are in our nature that we're born with, even though we can't change that, that's just what exists within us. Um, Patients who are making daily choices towards good nutrition, good quality sleep, good healthy physical activity, working on stress management, working on meditation, all of those have an influence on diseases and how they're expressed. Also, it affects the symptom burden and then overall quality of life. This disease can be understood as a state of dis-ease, where physiological and psychological are out of balance. Pure consciousness is about cultivating presence and awareness so that a person can naturally make choices that support their body, mind, and spirit and foster vitality in their lives. So hopefully you learned something. If you did, drop it in the comments. Please share. If there's any post or video I've shared that especially resonates with you, please share my page. It's free. It's all information I'm sharing as I'm growing and learning. And be easy on yourself. Pick something simple and easy, implement it, see how you feel. You can't do it wrong. Many blessings. Have a great week. Bye.